Good morning. Listen to the mic stand. It's gonna make some god awful noise. Watch. Oh, it didn't. Good morning. I hope you all have had a lovely week so far. I know originally I was supposed to start this later, I said, because I had a doctor's appointment this morning that got rescheduled for Monday morning. So unfortunately our last Inzoi stream for a while will probably just be like an hour or so. It might be cut a little short, so we'll have to prioritize. We did already kill the guy we wanted to in Inzoi, so we'll have to prioritize something and focus in on that. Probably just more relationship drama, honestly. But yeah, we will do that on Monday. So I figured we would swap stuff around. I do want to play some more Knockout Tour. Probably next week we'll do an Oops All Knockout Tour stream, or maybe we'll do some open world stuff in Mario Kart World, because I haven't actually like completed a lot of stuff in their open world, but who knows. We'll play Mario Kart most likely next Wednesday though. So I figured we would get to work on some more of the map completion that we're doing. I know this is a 100% playthrough that we've been playing off and on again since the game released. I have beaten it. I have played through the story like 3 or 4 times by this point, but for an 100% playthrough we have been working on this for like 2.5-ish years. So I was saying we need to find somewhere to wrap this up, bare minimum map completion before Age of Imprisonment comes out. Age of Imprisonment comes out at the start of November. I thought maybe we'd have a little more time than that. We do not, and October we are fully booked. Actually starting at the end of this month we are fully booked with playthroughs like Hades 2 going into 1.0, wanting to revisit a Blocktober project we did last year, and then a Pokemon Legends ZA coming out, and then going into the charity stream and ongoing Elden Ring streams alongside that. So we are fully booked from basically not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend at the end of the month, all the way through the charity stream pretty much is booked with a bunch of non-Zelda stuff. So we pretty much have today's morning stream, we have the time I spend off stream this week, and then we have I will be streaming on Sunday. I didn't stream last Sunday. Typically I've been making my Sunday streams a bit shorter or cutting them, because if I feel like Saturday streams do better for us, so if I need some time, then that's where I'll make the cut. But I will be streaming this Sunday, and we will be focused on finishing up hopefully the map completion fully, and if we have time, maybe doing a few other extra things, and then if I want to off stream, it really depends on what my schedule's like, then I might 100% a few other categories or do a few extra things that we had said we wanted to at the start of the playthrough. Like maybe I will just grab all of the armor that's available. Maybe we will, I would like to still max out like Luigi's stats, and I would like to max out some armor stats before the final battle again. But yeah, that's currently the plan, is we are going to focus on just getting this to map completion now. So not 100% as given on, not true 100% as given on the Nintendo app, even though that is a newer feature to the game that was not on launch, and some of the planning mix-up. But we are going to hopefully get to the point where the mini-map on the screen, or not the mini-map, the full map on the screen, we want to read 100%, and that's where we'll call it. We've been playing for 2.5 years. I want to replay this game on stream from start and just kind of play like no HUD, no fast travel at some point, because I really want to like take in and enjoy it from that perspective again. So I don't want to burn myself out to the point that like I hate collecting stuff in this game. I almost got to that point with the Koroks, if you guys watched some of those last Korok collection streams. So I'd rather just settle for map completion and then be able to jump right into Age of Imprisonment when it launches, than like burn myself out on I think a lot of people are already burnt out on this era of Link and Zelda. Unfortunately, I think it has clouded a bit of judgment to be like, oh well, everything in this era, even though Breath of the Wild is considered like one of the greatest games of all time now, they'll be like, everything in this era doesn't count and it sucks and it ruined my life. I do think it's a little bit of bias for how much content we've gotten, including people that have 100%ed it. I feel like we'll have a more negative view of the game just because of how brutal it is. So I don't want to let myself get to that point. I still want to be a defender of these games. So for me, calling it at map completion is fine with me. I would rather do that and have a happy playthrough than keep pushing and just get very grumpy and never play anything else on the channel. So that is the plan. If you were someone that was really looking forward to me collecting every single little detail on stream, I am very sorry. But hopefully doing a full playthrough of Age of Imprisonment. We'll also re-beat the game and rewatch the cutscenes like the stream before we start Age of Imprisonment. That way we get a little bit of a story refresher. So hopefully that makes up for it. I'm excited to get back into the story of these games instead of the completionist kind of mindset. But yeah, let me pull up the app here. Last I left off, I was in like, I've gotten to some of the caves up in the volcano area, and it's not exactly fun up there, but that's where we're gonna resume. And this is what we're looking at for caves, wells, and bubble frogs. I am getting all the bubble frogs, hence why this is taking a little longer than I thought it would. But yeah, all of that being said, let's jump into it. Coffee. See, now where am I? Okay, yeah, I remember now. Don't I have a shield with... Oh no, I was just throwing stuff. Oh wait, I came down here because I was going to fuse a water spout to the hydrant to my shield and maybe make this easier. It might take a little longer, but I did try parkouring across these and it didn't go well. So we're just gonna walk. Oh no, I didn't consider that it might get— You're joking, okay. Actually, you know what? Did I just push myself with this? Can I do it? Can I do that? I just want to connect them all together, please. Can I just— what? Oh, cause I'm splashing the water? Or the lava. Okay, usually it doesn't let you— okay, we'll do this. This works too. Are we there yet? Hey, we're almost there, we're almost there. A few more bumps. I've not solved a puzzle like this in a moment. It's fine. Ow. I thought that was gonna throw me right in the lava for a second. Okay, cool. We're in here. I think this is supposed to be... Why is it now showing the wrong way? Where's it trying to tell me to go now? No, I'm just gonna go through here and assume it loops back around. Yeah. There he is! Oh, I've been looking for you. Come here. Okay, we got that one. Yay! To the next one. Actually, let's see what it says on that. 93.73. If we could get to like 95 today, that would be nice. I don't know if we will or not. We were able to get all the Koroks the other day much faster than anticipated, so I'm hoping this is the same. We had like some game days at my work, and I had Tears of the Kingdom pulled up. I was like, collecting these— I've been collecting these bubble frogs, probably for like over a week now. Just every moment I get. And the thing with them is I'm realizing they're not puzzly like Koroks, but they are hard to find like Koroks are. It's just added with, oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. It's just added with the pain, I guess, of the caves in this game. They don't get me too badly once you get used to it, but they can make you a little motion sick, I find, the longer you play. So having to I've been putting off cave percenting. In fact, there are streams, there are probably VODs from this year, up on YouTube, of me finding caves and not going into them to grab the bubble frog, even though I know there's one in there, because I'm like, I can't physically do this right now or I'm going to hurl. Which is great, which is lovely, you know? I love tummy problems. But yeah, I wasn't always motion sick, but with age... Yeah, just never grab- yeah, Link, that's exactly what I wanted. Just never grab onto anything around you. I'm sorry, Link. You see, I've been so mean to Link recently. I've been so cruel to him. I see a little dude. What, on food break? Ooh, I'm kind of hungry. What do I make? Do I have breakfast or do I have just grab a cup of noodles? I don't know what to have. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Let's cook anything we have that can give us some, like, protein. Oh, hearty salmon. Let's pair that with some apples. Perfect. Attack power. With some herbs. Oh, I did not mean to just eat that, man. A bunch of crabs. We gotta cook what we got. We keep running low on stuff. Stamina. Cook you with some mushrooms. Oh. And now we're full on meals. That's what I like to see. Let's jump across. Aha! Oh. I thought... That's not a boulder, that's just a part of the environment? Damn. Okay, those should have been stylized a bit more. What is all that? Hello? I'm taking your eggs. Oh, I can't take your eggs. I gotta kill you for that. I think we've run into this guy before. Okay, so the bubble frog just must be right through here. So it's like right. There's so many of these that I know we were so close to, and I was like, I just don't have the mindset to grab them right now. It's okay. I'm reaping what I sow now. Just get down here. Just get down here. Can you stop doing that? Spit it. Thank you. Why do all these bunnies keep eating this shit? Okay, let's go. This way? Yeah. Let's go this way. A lovely, lovely day. But yeah, I've been trying to off-stream. I've been trying to play my Sims 4 Decades Challenge. The new heir to the family fortune, because my original like 2 founding Sims had passed. So the Sim I don't like, the only like living male heir out of that group, all the women in that group were so bright and successful, but it's like the 18 somethings in my Decades playthrough, so I had to give it to the dude, and he was like evil and mean and abusive to his wife, and I was like, I kind of hate this guy. And he's ugly, and male Sims are just they're so boring to me. But his son, he's not really raising his son. I have like the elder sister still living in the house, so she's kind of raising the kid. But the son's now a child, which means he's not he's not in the annoying toddler phase anymore, where they just scream about being hungry, so you have to give them like pocket strawberries. Oh, we're not doing this. We are not doing this, Link. So you could have just run up that anyway, huh? It's fine. But yeah, that kid I'm hopeful for. He is adorable. He's very he's got good traits. He seems to be on the right path. Alright, we missed. Where the hell is this cave? This is proceeding downwards. Okay, it's gotta be underneath here, right? It's gotta be somewhere on, unless it's on the other side? Sometimes they'll just be like, proceed downwards, and it's on like top of the middle of a mountain. But anyway, I've been trying to play my Decades playthrough. Sims 4 did put out a statement. A lot of people are very upset about the last few updates have fully broken, like the game, even if you don't have mods installed. Though people with mods installed are completely screwed. If you have like 2,000 mods on your computer though, I think there is a point where you have to expect Sims 4 normally won't run, and you're gonna need even more mods to fix your problem. But it's been a huge base game issue even for people without mods. So Sims 4 actually released a statement saying that they're going to be releasing the base game update for the next expansion pack early. So they're kind of acknowledging, hey, there's definitely still going to be bugs, but now we have more time to fix them. I think that's hitting at the end of this month. So I think I'm gonna have to put the Decades playthrough. I'm doing down again because I'm fully expecting stuff to break. Just like, it's absolutely going to break, you know? Where is this cave? I'm actually like, I'm getting so upset about this. Where is it? Is it on this side? This is exactly where I was and it wasn't there. It's gotta be maybe somewhere along the bottom here. Is it just this? Oh my god. Why couldn't it have just navigated me to the ground first? Okay, Bubble Frog should be fairly close. Oh, they working down here. Hello, friends. I'm here to kill a frog. I'll see you all on the next one. Oh, it's in there. But yeah, because of that, I've been playing a lot of Pretty Derby this week. I've been trying to figure out how to not suck, but how to not spend money. I completed a girl's career and got her first in the URA final. It wasn't any of the girls we played on stream. I forget her name. She's got the shorter pink hair and she sprints on dirt like a maniac. I was just trying to like round out the team and stuff, and I only have her at 1 star also, but she is like, she's kind of insane. She's kind of crazy with it. So yeah, I have her career done. I almost got Vodka's career finished. I think she ended up losing on like the very last goal she had. Yeah, crazy stuff. Okay, I just went in like a full circle. I thought it went blue, so I thought the bubble frog was up here and got excited. I think it was just my dang sages goofing off. Oh, I am blind when I go into these games sometimes. Hi, bub. Spit it. Let's go. So lots of Pretty Derby and then lots of this. But I do have to do a bit of video editing today as well, so I don't know how much progress on either of those games I'll make, but hopefully, yeah, I'd like to do one more stream of Pretty Derby. My goal is to, see all of Vodka's story and to, like, complete her career since we kind of started with her, and to, like, boost anyone else that would help us get to that point. But yeah, that was kind of the character we focused on and started. I've also been just like speeding through all and skipping all scenarios and stuff. So I would like to actually just like read the text and stuff. And take our time with it on Saturday. But I've been speedrunning. Like, there's been so much important stuff, and like the concerts too. I've unlocked a bunch of them, but I haven't really sat down and watched yet. So I would like to watch any concerts where we win first. But it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to this weekend's streams because afterwards, the grind starts where we'll be playing a bunch of new stuff. we'll be playing like either new stuff or we'll be playing Elden Ring pretty much for majority of our time. It's gotta be... Disappointed but not surprised. There we go. Can you aim at the Link? Link, please, can you... What is this dude doing? Okay, the fall killed him. Excellent. Juno, put that away. There's so many caves in this game, man. Is there anything closer to where I'm going? Nope. But yeah, this next video shouldn't take me as long to edit. I'm hoping it's a slightly shorter. It's like just under 20 minutes instead of just over. Where's the cave? Where's the cave? Show me the cave. Who's honking their horn? Oh, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Excellent, Link. You know, it's areas like this where I just really start to miss Rivali's Gale a bit. Ravioli annoyed the hell out of me, but you know, he could at least help a little more. Tulin's incredibly helpful for the sky. Man, having Link's little jump is like pretty pathetic. Do we just take this all the way up? Will that help us? Ow. Nope. Back to step with me. I don't have the patience for whatever it is. I don't have the patience for this. He's getting on my nerves today. I was actually fairly convinced I was gonna fall there. Where is this bubble frog? Let's go right over here. Oh, well, there's treasure in here. That's good. Okay, I do want that. The baddie fit. The Tunic of Awakening. Pretty sure I have that. Oh, that's again not movable. Well, if that's the treasure, then... Then where the hell's the bubble frog? Where is he? Ooh, I want that. See, here's the thing, the like guidance I'm using is telling me that it's like right through there, and there was no bubble frog present. Oh goodness, I don't think I can go through there. I think I'm too chompy. So now it's a question, what? Like, what can we even do? Oh my god. Was it near the entrance and I like did all this for nothing? Well, I mean, we got a piece of armor, so not for nothing, but good. God. I wish I could just like take in the sets for one second. Why does he act like this? Link has been our biggest obstacle this whole playthrough. Where is this? Oh my god, is it this? Is it this little thing? Oh my god. Get over here. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of these lava caves. Get me out. Where are we going? Next one. I don't know why I'm doing bubble frogs. I don't know if it counts towards the map completion or not, but if we have to grab all the caves anyway, I figure we might as well get all of them, but am I beginning to regret it? Who's to say? Who's to say? Like, this does feel a little more time consuming than Koroks. Hi, Dugby. Oh, we should sell stuff to you. Oh my gosh, how many gems do I have? Oh, well, we made bank. Bro is losing his mind. Where my trusty Zora fit again? Zelda, can you stop? She's sharing some information with me, Zelda. I'm trying to. Zelda, I'm trying to. Ah, it deactivates my guidance too. Ah! I guess the one thing other than map completion, I feel like we have to go for map completion because that's like the percentage bar and we've already done most of the other stuff for it. But that means we aren't going to 100% side quests, and I am a little disappointed about that. That I might do in my time off stream with the game. Because usually, like, the closest I'll get to 100% is I will do a lot of side quests in a game. I guess it's like right over there. Actually, would splash fruit work for this better? Hell yeah. I've got tons of splash fruit. Ooh. That might have been a little too. He frustrates me. Oh my gosh, now there's an evil man above us. Where did it respawn? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Link, I can't deal with you today. Link, I can't do this with you. I thought we had more fairies than that. This man torments me. He truly... Ooh, that's gotta be another piece of the armor set, right? He truly do torment me. Who just... Oh my god, why are there two of you? I should fuse something to that. Oh, that looks... I didn't mean to do that to Mipha's trident. That looks ugly as hell. Oh no. Okay, can I just simply... What was I even... Can I put this down? It's probably not gonna work and then we're gonna look extra stupid. Let's see. This isn't going to work. I'm gonna get so frustrated. Oh, it's working. all the way because Link will kill himself if you don't park properly. Ooh, what color do we dye that? We can make him like ultra pretty. See, we already have. Did you see him? I hit jump once. Did you see that little extra ass hop he did? No. Oh my god, it got jammed. It got jammed. You're joking! Yeah. Oh, this might be as far as I can take it. Just, there we go. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Where? Can you move faster? He's getting on my nerves today. Ah! I'm having like stupid overload. Oh my god. Yeah, it feels like it's already been like 45 minutes, right? And it feels like we've gotten so little done. Just truly. So I think I can travel too faster, maybe that. The good news is I'm kind of saving the stuff in the depths for like last, because I feel like navigating the depths is hard, but I feel like dedicating a longer stream to it will actually like, it'll be okay. Because we don't have any bubble frogs in the depths. I think we just have some points of interest, actually. So you just run up to them and run by them. You don't have to look around for anything. You just look and you go. So yeah, I think that will be the easiest out of the remaining stuff, which is why I'm trying to take care of the more tedious stuff first. That's why we did Koroks when we did. Oh my gosh, I thought there would be like lava below that and I was about to get really... Come on, you can fit through there. You're telling me you can't fit through there? I have other choo-choo jellies. I feel like I should be using other jellies. I do. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I almost ascended up that man's ass. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If it makes up for I'm just as terrified, sir. Almost gave him the Ant-Man treatment. go this way. You know, the Gorons are really cute. I always forget how much, like, they don't stick in my mind as, like, my ultimate favorites, like the Zora or the Gerudo do across the entire franchise, not just the open world games. But the Gorons, they're just always such a vibe. I really like them. I think I just... Do I really have to pull these out first? I really think I just have like a bit of a negative opinion because Nobo really just gets on my nerves. He just don't be doing anything, you know? Nothing at all. Oh, look at that! He's right here! Okay. No, come back here. Get down from there. Oh my god. Can you stop with that? Oh my god. I was like, the fall alone had to have killed him. So we probably need to just fast travel out of here to... Or maybe one of... There's gotta be like a lower ceiling somewhere I can sneak under. Like right here. Oh, I saw something for a moment. Ooh. I really like Daruk in the first game. I think Mipha and Urbosa steal the show for sure in Breath of the Wild, and then Rivali, I really was like, oh, he's gonna be like emo boy, but like super soft. But the funny thing is, he is that way. He's like a protective older brother over Zelda, and you find that out through a lot of the, I mean, technically even the main story is optional, but you find that out through a lot of even like the bonus stuff you can uncover in the game. But he never, like, he slightly softens up to Link. He does like the little, maybe you're not half bad, but you never actually have a fully genuine moment with Rivali. And I think that kind of brought him down a bit for me. I get his character, I get he actually has soft moments like that. But even Age of Calamity, I'm like, well, you're not always playing as Link. And they give you little sprinkles of it, but I don't feel like you ever get to see him fully just like cave in and be just a normal dude. What is over here? I don't... Bubble frog where? Bubble frog where? I don't see it. This damn app is playing games with me again. Hi everybody, hi. Oh my gosh, there's someone in here. Hi. Oh, there is a bubble frog. You just have to believe. He about to believe real quick. Oh my god, they quick. Light you on fire for a moment. Oh, they are so the bunnies are so cute. But yeah, I think Daruk kind of is like, definitely the most underrated. Most underrated by me as well. Like everyone else just kind of has like these very big ups and downs in their life, but Daruk's just like a chill guy, and he's kind of like the heart of the group. He reminds me a lot of how like the Thing works in Fantastic Four. And I like that all of his like his abilities and stuff are based around defense, because he's the father of the family, basically. He's going to protect, or he tried to protect his family, I guess. I guess we know how that story ends. But yeah, just to go from like a character like that, even if it's like not really a lot of people's favorite, just such a solid character like that, to Yunobo? My goodness. Also, Yunobo just always gets in my way whenever he's like used his sage abilities. He's just consistently. If they gave out awards for just getting in the way, Yunobo would be just the reigning champion. It would be very hard to beat. If they do some time travel stuff, well, there is already time travel in Age of Imprisonment. If they do extra time travel stuff, though. Okay, that was a little stupid of me, but we landed in the hot spring. Then I don't want to see Yunobo. I am curious, on that point, I am curious to see what the like Goron Sage, the original one, was. I know we've gotten some snippets of like the Gerudo one, and like there's supposedly gonna be another Gerudo character, it looks like. And she looks gorgeous, so I'm like excited to get to see these original Sage kind of versions and what their characteristics will be. Because you've got a very like kind of cowardly turned attacker. That motif they tried to play with Yunobo, but then you've also got the very defensive like family man that is Daruk. And then you've got kind of the archetypes from previous Zelda titles as well. Usually Gorons are like, they're very, very tough and stuff, but they do care for each other. Like that's their soft side very personally. And very strongly. So I'm interested to see what type of character we'll be dealing with. Oh my goodness. Can you stay still, sir? Stop. Most likely, I hope that they have a little more personality than just being like Urbosa 2.0. Like I would love if the Gerudo pair had like a lot of similarities and parallels to what would it have been like if Urbosa and like Riju could have like trained together and stuff. I would love if we got parallels like that. And we already got to see a little bit of that what if in Age of Calamity, right? When they kind of team up together. But yeah, I want to see that from a, as a parallel, not as like, there is a difference between heavy parallels but still being their own like characters and having their own things to face instead of being exact copy-paste. So that's all I'm hoping, is that lots of parallels are fine, but don't copy and paste like the same types of characters that we've already seen in these games as the sages again. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like the Gerudo lady in the trailers that I think is the sage, based on like her features and stuff, and what you can like look up in like the game files for this game, what her actual model under the mask looks like. It looks like she kind of looks like she's in a pickle at some point in the trailer. Like, she looks up and her hair's all like frazzled and she looks very scared. So I personally adore Urbosa and Reiju. I think they face a lot of challenges on and off screen. And you just see how hardened they are by those challenges afterwards. They already have experience facing these. And you do get to see their moments of weakness and failure. Like, Urbosa dies, so that's clearly a moment of failure, and she talks about she was definitely in lesbians with Zelda's mom, I think is a pretty strong consensus. But she couldn't save Zelda's mom either. And then probably dies not knowing if she could have saved Zelda. So like, Urbosa's definitely dealt with failures as a result of that. You're kidding, it's raining and we have to climb this. Oh, you're joking. I hate this game sometimes. Okay, let's just put on the froggy armor. Just fully. We need to get up this. But yeah, I have to say, I think the Gerudo women we've seen have definitely, and that's what one of their strongest things is, that they've always dealt with that stuff. But I want to like, I do want to kind of see a Gerudo lady like with anxiety. I guess kind of what they tried to do for Yunobo, but like give it, I don't know, give it some flavor. Don't make her like annoying and like, oh no, I can't help you, player character. I'm too scared. Have her like literally traumatized and be like, oh my god, I'm failing something that I really, like, no one else really should be doing. Give us some kick. Don't annoy the player. Like, I guess, yeah, traumatize the character, not the player. So I'm hoping we see her, like, we get some death where they have to. And that's what I was hoping to see from Age of Calamity too, is you're going to a point in time where, in order for the events of, like, this game to make sense, we're dealing with characters that are going to fail their objective. I know Age of Calamity's... Ooh, I already have that. Age of Calamity's technically like a branch in the timeline, so you don't actually get to see the fail state of everyone dying. They kind of like work around that. Which I was a little disappointed by. I was like, oh. Just because I wanted to see like what those consequences would be. I've gone, ow, the wrong way completely. All that to say, I'm very excited. I am very excited for Age of Imprisonment, but I'm pretty sure people are like, oh, this one's going to be canon, but not Age of Calamity. I don't know if it's just me, like, misremembering, but I thought, like, when Hyrule Warriors... Oh, lord. When Hyrule Warriors came out, the original Hyrule Warriors, I do think they said, oh, it's not canon, but it's going to take a lot of canon elements from a lot of other games. So it was kind of like it could fit in as canon, and then I feel like in recent years is when they've been stronger. Like, oh well, that one's not canon. But Age of Calamity, I swear they said at some point earlier in development. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to click you. I swear there was a point where they were like, oh yeah, this is going to be, this is going to be canon. And then as soon as people played and they're like, wait, there's a time skip, so what's canon? They're like, well, Age of Calamity's not canon. That's how we fixed that answer. But I swear that it was said that Age of Calamity would be canon. And that's why people assumed it wouldn't change the timeline, and kind of why people were misled and a bit upset. I love Age of Calamity to pieces, but I would have preferred if there was a tragic ending. Or even if you got to play through the tragic ending and then it kind of like rewound back a bit. They got close to doing that, but they didn't fully like kill everyone off. That's what I would have wanted to see that, and then be able to go back and fix it, you know? Let me see where we're going next. Where am I? Oh my goodness. I think right here's where we're gonna go. Okay, so kind of out Goron City now. Good. Perfect. So we'll see if they're saying Age of Imprisonment is canon. I'm already seeing people say, well no, they won't do that fanfic stuff because it's canon. They can't. But I've seen this with the last two Hyrule Warriors as well, so I'm personally going into it. I would love if it is, especially because there's already like a different time travel element used in Tears of the Kingdom. It's like set time travel where everything happens because it's a loop, it's already happened. So Tears of the Kingdom uses a time loop, but like the Zelda timeline in general and Age of Calamity use branches. But that being said, other games like well, Ocarina uses branches, but like Skyward Sword uses kind of like a loop, right? Kind of. Skyward Sword's a little bit of both, I guess, but it's confusing. It's confusing to say the least. So all signs are pointing to Age of Imprisonment should be like a direct retelling. I'm willing to bet there are going to be some fanficky type kind of different from the lore and different from the timeline, some conflicting information that makes this like not the actual go-to for the imprisoning war. I'm going to like have that expectation in my mind now, so I'll be pleasantly surprised if it ends up being a very solid like retelling of everything. But the way Warriors games usually go in general, it's very alternate universe fanfic what if, which is why I love them. If anything, it's meant to give more insight into each character and what they would do in different opportunities and scenarios, rather than like giving information on like how specific things happen in the world. The same thing happened with like Fire Emblem Warriors, what, Three Hopes? Like it wasn't additional endings to Fire Emblem Three Houses. It was just kind of more so if you saw this from a different perspective, then what does that tell you about each character a bit more? What will characters do if they draw different conclusions at different times? So we'll see what Age of Imprisonment does. This way? What do you mean this way? Why'd you run this way? Well, I'm gonna go in the path that I see. Bubble frog, please. Oh, maybe over there? Oh wait, no, it's gonna be over here. Ooh. Bubble frog, hi. Yeah. Is there a second one in here? No, this has to be a different cave, right? They can't put two in the same spot. That would be madness. Is there a drop down in here? South and downward. I don't know what side the cave will be on. Huh? Oh no. Hey, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Ah! Those still get me. Those still get me. Anyway, where's this cave? See it on the map. We're just gonna have to fly around the building, I fear. Or wait, actually, maybe it's a different entrance? Maybe? Perhaps? I don't remember how to get into this cave. It won't tell me. I kind of want to just drop all the way down and see. We're just trying to get into this summit cave. I was at the summit. This is why we're only doing map completion. I'm at a point where my mind's not working anymore and I need new games to play. It's this, isn't it? Aha. That's kind of evil, so I hate that. Okay. Now that we're in here, it says the bubble frog's right around here also. Ah, because there was another. We really are cave diving. Gotcha. Ow. He almost blew that away. Whew. Ah, okay. Hello, hello, hello. It's so rainy. Oh my goodness. I can't go anywhere in this town without being electrocuted. Do we go over and visit bro real quick actually? And let him know how many things we have? Let's do that real quick. The sun's about to rise. Are we gonna make it in time? We still definitely don't have all of them, but we have a lot. I forget if you have to get all of them to like make him super happy and max out his kind of quest line. Oh, you are looking a bit. Did he always look like this? That's true. Did he always look like this? Yay. Let's just help this man's addiction. I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Yay! 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 I shouldn't ask. What are you talking about? I can sense the presence of each and every bubble frog. There are 44 out there. Okay, so now we get a countdown to how many we have left. That's kind of cool. Just to know. I mean, it's not too helpful, but it's something. It's not nothing. We're at 94%, so we're probably not gonna hit 95% today. But that's okay. We still got Sunday stream. Like I said, I think the stuff in the devs will take way longer. Or way shorter. No, way longer. Hopefully. I know it can be tricky to navigate, but we've also got a lot more battery power to work with. There's the well. I like the wells because you don't even have to go down inside them, you can just run by them. And it counts, and I like that. Aha. Oh my gosh, you're just right. Hi. Well, what a lovely surprise. Get down here. I'll take it. How lovely. It looks like there is another entrance to the cave on this side we have to also find. There we go. You see, that is nice. If all the caves were like that, we would be so much farther than we are. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm looking. Why are there are 2 bubble frogs on Great Sky Island? Do we go up there and take care of them before I forget? Like, you're joking. I forgot these were caves. No. You're joking. But the map looks nice. It was like half of them. We got half of them. That's pretty good. I'm losing my mind. I dropped my Joy-Con. Try to grab it with my toes even though my feet are asleep. What am I doing? I need to go north. It says there's a different cave than the one I'm in. Okay, I guess I'll go up. Go right to go left. I'll go up to go... Oh, it's probably the forge, isn't it? Which I did finally... Back when I made the tutorials video, I talk about Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild, and I mentioned how I thought it sucked that, like, the only place you could really, like, forge stuff was the, was the place next to, your little... What's it called? What's it called? Why am I blanking on it? Lookout Landing? I was like, it kind of sucks that's the only crystal refinery. It's not. It's not. There's one right in here that I just, like, walked by and never ever, like, found again. Okay, it's one lower than this. But because it was, like, it was another thing where it was out of the way, so I, like, ran by it and just never found it. So that's a... Downwards more? Oh yeah, the actual island's down here. No wonder I couldn't find it. Go south. What am I aiming for? It's gonna be... You? Is it you? It's gotta be you. Okay, mining cave. Oh, it's a... That's why it's dark in here. Which you'd think would make it easier to find the frog. I know you're in here. Is that you around the corner? It's very bright in here. Yeah! Come here. Spit it out, spit it out. Also, I am gonna collect some Zonite while we're here. I need it. Tulin, if you push that Zonite away, I'm going to disown you. I used to be so nice to Tulin. He used to be baby boy, but he keeps blowing things away from me. Stop it. So is there a shrine closer to this one? There should be. The cold one. Cord, give him like a little hat or something. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the left. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. This. Aha. Bottomless cave. There we go. Okay, let's see. I got 10 minutes before work. Let's do like one more. What's an area that like stands out? Location percent on here says 90%. Overall completion says 79. So I might try to keep up with this off stream if I have the time the next month, but we'll see. Like I said, I think we are just going to settle for we're probably just gonna settle for map completion because self-care is important. Hello, Lamal. How are you? Where's this? Where's this thing? We're getting close to calling it on this long-ass Tears of the Kingdom 100%. Because I want to wrap this playthrough of it up before Age of Imprisonment. And starting at the end of the month, we are booked with new playthroughs until Age of Imprisonment, so that means we got today, we got whatever I do off stream, and then I'll be playing this again on Sunday. But we're at 94.22% on the map. Automod. Why does it say smart detection beta? I thought it would have just had that in its vocabulary. Beta. What's automod? Don't tell me automod's turned into like. I mean, I know automod's AI, obviously, but don't tell me it's turned into like a chatbot type of AI. It's holding it with like a beta thing. I'm gonna have to look that up. I do not want some chat GPT type of bot. I want old-fashioned bots that are broken and a pain to use, but I don't want chat GPT moderating it. Please. Where's this well? There it is. Oh, I love, like, if we just collected all the wells, it would be so easy. You just run by them and it counts it on the map. Let's get another one, and then there's a chasm. And then we'll probably call it for today. And then I have to make the ultimate decision of do I actually make toast and like have toast and apples for breakfast, because that sounds like a breakfast thing, or do I have cup noodles? And it might sound obvious, do toast now and cup noodles later. But I want to do some video editing while I load into work today, and then I got, I think I'm gonna be busy in like meetings for like the entire afternoon, so I actually don't know if I'll be able to eat lunch today. So I'm thinking I make a bigger meal now, and then toast is like more of a snack that I can have in between meetings. Because I was looking at my schedule and I'm like, oh, I don't know if lunch is on the menu today. Which I guess cup noodles wouldn't be a big meal either. I should make just a giant. Oh well, the thing is also we don't have anything in the house. I was like, oh, I can do like egg yolk in the mix and then put like an egg on top of it and get like seaweed and some grilled chicken. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. We need to go to the store tonight. So all I got for my big meal I can do today is a cup of noodles. That's all that's on the menu. And we have, like, again, we got 15 pounds of apples at the store. Or not at the store, at the orchard this weekend. So I do need to have an apple a day. But yeah, I think maybe I'll just do an apple as a snack. You can quickly eat an apple. You can't quickly cook a cup noodle. If you want to do it well, if you want to do it justice. It's still a really fantastic game. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of why I'm fine cutting like the 100%, not getting every single little thing on the app and just doing like map completion. And it's because oh wait, there's a shrine right next to what we need. And it's because I really like this game. I don't think it's the best in the franchise. It is probably the most ambitious Zelda game, and on a technical standpoint probably one of the best, but it does have a lot of flaws that came with it. But I don't know, people talk about this game now the way people used to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 13, right? They're like, this game ruined my life. They use all the same, it's not a real game, you know? It's a good game for like a different type of thing, but it's not a real game. But I feel like maybe I already know what's gonna happen because I've seen it happen to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Any game franchise, especially one that like is kind of more like an anthology thing where they like do a different setting and different characters for like each era, is as soon as we get another, like, it should have happened like this with Echoes of Wisdom, because that was our next Zelda game, and everyone that, if you complained about not liking this game and wanting classic Zelda back, and you haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, bombastic side-eye. Just like, I've heard people also say, oh, well, that one doesn't count either. What do you, what do you want? But anyway, when we get to next, like, modern 3D Zelda era, I guess, exactly. I already know people are gonna be like, does anyone else miss Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Back when Zelda games used to be good, I already know we're gonna have like revisionist history of people being like, no one ever hated it. I feel like that happened with Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword recently. People did not like those games. They were reviewed and sold very well on release. They all did spectacularly from a critical standpoint, but the culture around each of those games was, oh, it's not like the last game, I hate it. I already know whatever the Zelda team does next is going to be phenomenal, but are people going to be open to it is the question. Because I think people are already divided. They want the next Zelda game to either be another open world game, like what they're used to if they're newer to the franchise, or they're like, they want all of these mechanics to be scrapped and to go right back to, like, the standard formula used in stuff like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. The reality is the next Zelda game's not going to be either of those things. It'll probably be a mix of both, and there will be something new that nobody can really predict right now. So I hope people give it a chance, because it is hard to see games go from like being received really well to like a year later people going like, actually, game of the year? More like game of the ass. This stuff is actually really bad. But then give it a little more time and I think people will come back and appreciate Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think it helps right now that Age of Imprisonment is coming out, because Nintendo already said, hey, Breath of the Wild trilogy's done. You know, after Tears of the Kingdom, this is the last you'll see of this Link and Zelda. We'll be moving on to the next era, you know, in the next few years. And then they announce Age of Imprisonment, and they're like, oh, an epilogue to, by the way. So, in a lot of people, the average consumer's mind, they're like, damn, they're still making Breath of the Wild games, and stuff. You don't think Tears of the Kingdom will have a moment where people are liking it? I think it will. I think it absolutely will. I think there'll still be a couple naysayers that never change their opinion on it, but I think it will. I think we'll definitely see people, maybe not specifically on its own, but they'll lump it in with this entire like open world era, and they'll be like, actually, that wasn't so bad. But it's gonna take a little more time. It's hard to pinpoint when that will be right now. I think it's gonna take a little more time though. Sonic's another prime example of people being like, I mean, that's why I just did the last video essay on, myself included, being like, this kind of sucks, and then you give it some time and you're like, well, I see the potential here. So sometimes time's the missing ingredient you really need. I think that's kind of I like the main story for this. That's kind of the only part of the narrative I don't like in this game, is how absolutely repetitive that is. Like, how there's not even slightly different dialogue. I think that's a huge misstep for stuff like that, but because I think they kind of did some small little things like that, or just wrote it in advance so that it didn't feel repetitive for Breath of the Wild. So that felt like the only step backwards in these games, from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom, was Secret Stone Demon King did monumental damage to people's interpretation of the story. And I can't even be mad about it, because I'm like, it is a pretty glaring flaw when you go through it like 4 times in a row. You don't have hope for Tears of the Kingdom? I think we'll see positivity for Tears of the Kingdom, but it is going to take a little more time. But that's why I'm still playing it. Hopefully that can help contribute to it and keep people remembering that this was a positively reviewed game on launch. This was not the worst game ever made. This game did not kill you or your family. It's just, look, this man did not attack you. He's just a dude. So, we'll see. But there's probably, Age of Imprisonment is probably lending itself to a little bit of burnout for Breath of the Wild. It has been, like, since Breath of the Wild was teased, we've had like a decade with this incarnation of Link and Zelda. So, it may take another decade for people to recover from that burnout, honestly. But, you know, we can all talk about it in the retirement home again. It'll be fun. But yeah, I need to get to work. But I will keep working on this off stream. The goal is to call our 100% playthrough. We will do a narrative, like, review stream and rebeat the game right before Age of Imprisonment, but we will try to finish map completion on Sunday's stream. and kind of mostly call it here for that playthrough. If you're a fan of these like chill streams on Wednesdays, Wednesday chill streams aren't going anywhere. We'll just kind of the next month, the Wednesday slot's gonna switch up from Mario Kart to game dev streams to Pokemon, so there's going to be a bit of variety on Wednesdays for the time being, but as we move forward into like the new year especially, we'll find something to slot into the Wednesday time slot that's still a nice chill way to wake up in the morning. Otherwise, game dev stream, hopefully a longer game dev stream on Friday to wrap up our current blockout work, and Pretty Derby on Saturday! Yes, Pretty Derby on Saturday. I've been grinding out some careers, and hopefully the goal will be we can finish and give Vodka, who we kind of started with and focused on, we can bring it full circle and we can give Vodka a good career on Saturday is my main goal. So yeah, Pretty Derby Saturday and Zelda on Sunday again. So I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope you guys have a great middle of your week. Take care, everybody.